Okay. I think the audio works. Sarah, speak.
Hello.
Okay. Because Lord knows it doesn't always work with you. So... ta-da!
Why was the curtain so pixelated?
Because it's Minecraft.
Why we're all very pixelated.
Because it's Minecraft. It's supposed to be like going in the past.
Well,
look,
here we are.
It's like I'm practicing one of those old cinematics with the zoomed in shaky cam.
And I can't see it because I have my own stream going and I can't be bothered to keep switching.
That's on you. Anyways, welcome everybody. This is a very old Minecraft world.
Once upon a time, my dad helped me set up... Hi, Rosie! My dad helped me set up a Minecraft server for me and my close friends. And this was back when the easiest way to run like a free server was to run it off of your own computer. And so my dad had the way to just do it himself. And so that is... Yes. And so this is a very old server. I don't even know what version it technically was.
Well, it was probably before, because I know when I came on, that's when we started doing more command block stuff, and command blocks didn't come out until like 1.4. So it was probably a couple versions before that. Like 1.2
so
maybe.
This is real old. And since I technically was the quote-unquote owner, I'm the one who invited people. So Quiz is someone I invited. No, it was not. I invited Quiz.
I'm sorry, have you seen some of the buildings and things that people have made?
Listen, I invited my friends from school. That was like from 4th grade at the time. And so one of the people who we will refer to as Panda. But
I hate to break
sure
it to you, her name's gonna come out.
Well,
all of our names are called.
All our names are here.
It's not like we put our social security number or anything, but at least our first names are used.
Yeah, if you don't know our first names, you're gonna find out. But yeah, so I had some friends from school, and then there's also some people from another Minecraft server that I invited on one time. They built something and then they never got on again.
Well,
we'll get to that story once we get to those builds, I guess. The
jungle survival area on this world too?
That was the original spawn.
Huh. I don't know if I don't think I found a teleporter to it. So
there
we might have to
here.
No, I looked. I tried all of these out and I did not end up there. So we might have to look around. Also, for context, this lovely little... Also, you have to keep in mind...
This is literally it.
You have to keep in mind, as Sarah mentioned, she was in 4th grade. That means I was in like maybe 5th, 6th grade. Maybe. It depends. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it was even further back than 4th grade. At a certain point. Like, I remember 5th grade into 6th grade, maybe, was around the time that I got on.
I met Panda in 4th grade, so.
But basically, all of the command block stuff that you see was more than likely set up by me, or I was the main person that started using them, and then other people like Panda/Eliza started using them.
This was before I knew how anything worked. This was before the puritism really.
Excuse me?
The puritism kind of hit, and I was like,
I thought you were saying puritism, and I was like, what does that have to do with it? Oh, you know, Mikey, you're gonna miss everything. But anyways, so Let's start the tour. We'll just do a general walk around. And then we can go more individualized because there's going to be parts that only Sarah can explain. So let's start here.
We're gonna start on one of the most complicated ones. Okay.
Why is this
because
complicated?
Because I'll explain it.
Well, here,
so
let's read
as you
the
can
signs.
see,
Here lies house
square
number 2.
house, I guess.
I think those had to have been symbols that for some reason didn't transfer over or something.
Yes.
But house
Anger
number 2.
management. If angry, let it out on this building, not on star blocks. Any damage done to star blocks must be filled in. So,
Oh, great.
great, it's raining. It's a sad story.
It's a sad story.
So as you can see, this monstrosity is just a bunch of random blocks basically put together.
Not necessarily. You
was-
had a layering system.
I had a layering system, but it was random blocks, and then there was one where I had a bunch of dogs.
They're dead now. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think they just started despawning, to be fair.
This is before name tags.
Yeah. Because as you can tell, because I had to put
The
signs on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was before name tags and before collars, so they literally all look the exact same.
No, this was when we had collars, because that's how. Yes, because that was the reason I had so many dogs, is because I wanted each one to have a different colored collar.
Oh God.
But the reason this exists and the reason it's also blown up is once upon a time, as you can see, there's like a bunch of these really tall buildings here that are made of different materials over here.
Different materials that you would not be able to do in survival.
No,
very
absolutely.
easily.
The gold, maybe. The gold and the emerald would probably be the 2 easiest ones with current farms. But the diamonds, absolutely not. But in this place, there was one that was entirely made of stone.
Yeah.
That was called Block Ink, and it was the first of its kind, actually. However, there was a time back when my username was my name and my birthday.
Which we will see soon enough.
Which we will see. I did not have very good security on my account. And Eliza's brother decided to kind of hack into our account and start blowing everything up.
Sure.
Coming onto here, just blowing everything up, basically literally ruining everything. And it upset us a lot. Luckily, my dad had a backup, and so he rolled it back. And everything was the same except Block Ink was gone. Just completely gone, completely flat. We have no idea what happened to it. I genuinely, I don't know. Because there should not have been enough time for anyone to even do anything. We rolled back the server. It was there because this over here was still here, and Block Ink was built before that one. So by all means, it should have been here, but it wasn't. And so I was very upset because I was very proud of Block Ink. And so I just started building a new tower, and it was just full of random stuff. And I got sick of it eventually because I was like, this looks ugly. I don't get what the point of it is. And so I started blowing it up.
You know,
and that's
Sarah's style back then, because this isn't the only time that this happens. There's a bunch of other buildings that are like this. She loved to layer, like different kinds of blocks on the outside, like so that you could see the layers of the cake. And,
yeah, as you can see over there.
And I think Panda was the main one that used a bunch of different ores for a bunch of different buildings.
Yes, and we'll see that too.
But we were always using materials that were not normal.
Not good. Yeah, we had creative mode and it showed. But yeah, that's the story of this building.
And then, I mean, technically, because it's right next to it.
My beloved
Star Blocks.
Star Blocks.
It's our shitty version of Starbucks in Minecraft. And this was the original version.
Before concrete or terracotta was a thing, so the only really colored blocks we had were wool.
Yeah, very textured nowadays. I guess this isn't my dog, so I don't know whose dog this is, but...
And then there was an entire menu and everything like
I
that.
remember we came up with this menu. It was horrible. Things to be added. We had nothing to add. And all of the different kinds of like coffee were just different versions of
caffeine
potions.
coffee. I spelled caffeine wrong.
Well,
to be fair, this is
there's
also
also going to be a lot of
coffee.
typos.
There's going to be a lot of typos. We were kids.
Like I recall one of the teleportation things being called roleplay, as in roll, as in on the ground.
That's another thing, is that we did a lot of storytelling and a lot of role playing and all of this, and so like this was like a zombie bunker. I remember.
Yeah. Oh,
we had a storyline.
I have stuff in my underchat.
I do not.
I have the dragon egg. I have a menu. I have a book called He Is Here. Now talking about religious on Bree. I have 2 Butter Industries. I have 2 Eliza. Oh, that's the first taste of doxing Sarah. I have another menu, an official document, and a test number 1973Q8.
Is that?
I don't know.
Do you have all the books for some reason?
I don't think I have all of the books. Those just sound like, I mean, most
Oh,
of these
yeah,
were
there
by
it is.
me.
To Sophia by Quiztalk.
Most of these are by me. I think 2 of them were by you. Don't worry, we'll go on a lovely read. And look, there's even a nice little woolen place to eat upstairs. I love how you can see the beacons glowing so bright in the distance.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing. Our lovely lampposts were made of beacons. Because, you know, I mean, it kind of fits the part, but at the same time, like, damn.
I mean, all of our pathways are.
This is a jail.
This is the jail that Eliza. Well, me and Panda.
I remember always
some
wondering how the fuck you were to get in, because that does not seem like a normal entrance. And like all of these, there's a lot of stone.
This was when, so I don't know if anyone else had like one of those edgy phases where you were like, yeah, we got arrested, ho ho, kind of a deal, because that's what this pretty much was.
We got arrested.
Yeah, that's kind of the entire point. I don't totally remember why we built the jail.
Did you lock each other up?
Maybe? I don't know. Honestly, cannot remember.
Okay, well, at least you know. And then out here, you know, the courtyard that you go through the bedrock tunnel. And you'll get to where you can work out. This is a treadmill with handles or levers, in case you can't tell. This is the dumbbell. Doesn't it look so accurate? And then lovely seating areas where you can eat your prison
we had
food. You can also
limited
just
blocks.
immediately get out because of the
I don't think we thought about that.
There's something. And also look at this bad chunky car.
Police car.
So you know what it is.
To be fair,
you know.
I don't think we had item frames at the time.
No, you did. We have item frames in these buildings.
Okay, well.
Okay, well, we can make our way over to the other big building.
These are all gonna have aged so badly.
What do you mean? They already have aged badly. This is block.
No, I mean.
No, not block. This is butter industry or incorporated.
Yeah. Everything was ink. So, okay. Eliza and I were really into Sky Does Minecraft.
Yeah.
So we were one of those people that gold is butter. Hence this.
I mean, it could be worse.
Keys to office, they're just levers. What is this?
Who's Sarah with an H?
I think that was meant to be me. That may have been when I wanted to spell my name with an H.
Yeah, but then look, it's the co-owner Sarah, and then or Sophia 1205.
I don't know.
Okay, well, anyways, also, let me quick. This
is also when we didn't have Bubble Vader, so we had to use ladders.
Yeah, or you could just press the command block that, oh, never mind. Horrible place to teleport. God, I'm underneath the table. Okay.
That didn't work. Where did this take you? Hold on.
Also, that's at the second floor.
Oh.
I'm on the third floor. So.
Yeah, and I don't even know, man.
And look, second floor. This is, I'm assuming, the
The
cubicles.
library for some reason.
Look, isn't
with
this aesthetic?
A bunch of genres of books. I'm pretty sure I made this.
I don't think there's any books in there though.
I don't think, not in this one, probably. In other places, probably.
Why does this cubicle have just a window into the other cubicle?
You know, in case you want to say hi.
Oh dear God. And then this is our lovely office or conference room. Very big table. Very big table. And Sarah's looking through all of the stuff.
No, there's nothing. Oh.
I mean, it doesn't look horrible. What am I looking at? Oh God.
Meow,
Okay.
meow, meow. I love kitties. Nom, nom.
If it makes you feel better, I don't think your office is any better.
Oh, it's not. I know it's not.
But again, we see a return of the ore blocks. I think this was the thing to do.
And
This
then
is a
also,
weird
there are also a
bed.
bunch of...
Yeah. Item frames.
That is true. Item frames, and these were, they were meant to be speakers for TV.
Oh, there's maps. I'm sure they don't work.
Oh, absolutely not.
Just random things. Do any of these have anything written in them? No.
Yeah, there's literally nothing on this map.
Yeah, the versions weren't kind to the maps.
Nope.
Let's see. Then we have the
Sixth floor dimension floor.
To the end, employees only. Well,
I don't think we ever did anything in the end, to be fair.
I mean, I think we killed the dragon because that's how I got the egg. And I remember a specific portion of time where Eliza kept stealing the egg from the ES13 building, so that's why I put it in my ender chest, I think.
Why is the portal like this?
Because it's an old version. What do you expect? Okay, now we have the restrooms. They take up the entire floor, and there's a hole in the floor. Dear God. Oh, look, there's lovely little...
They take up the whole floor, but there's only one.
Why is there water coming in from there? Well, it's a look.
God, when I was obsessed with epic. Like the word epic.
You mean epics?
Epics. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know why I had a higher floor.
This is Sarah's office.
Had a bunch of...
Also books.
Why do I have a thing for
you
beer?
wrote this. You wrote those ones.
No. Why do I have a thing for beer and it's just water bottles?
Because beer.
Why?
I love how you filled up all of these chests too. Like, what was this for? What were we filling up these chests for?
I don't know.
Oh look, a cake dispenser. Listen, it wouldn't be a me stream if RoboSarah didn't happen at least once. What's the top floor?
Oh, they all do. What?
Oh, it's the break room. Partay. As you can tell, this is the break room. Let's just clear the weather. Beds for resting, and then all of the different...
Why is it called blue crystal blocks? It's just diamonds.
Well... Look, you are here, and it's a broken map. That's about right of the times.
Yeah.
Oh look, we were playing cat. I'm surprised these minecarts aren't making noises.
They aren't moving, that's why. This is the only way to get out.
So, I mean, that's not true. We can always make a way. Just patch it up. Okay. So.
Where to next?
I mean, we can keep going along this path. Well, actually, no. If we should probably cover this and then we'll circle back around. Because we're probably going to speed through ES13 just because of how massive it is. Anyways, so there's also a lot of like random offshoots like this. I don't know what this is.
That's a good question. What was this?
I don't know what this is. I don't think I built it.
I think I built it. It looks like something I built.
There's 8 emeralds in here, so maybe
I
it's
feel like
some
this
kind
was
of
meant to
trading
be like some
hall.
sort. I think it was meant to be like some sort of trading post.
No sign, no indication.
Oh, there's a whole. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is over here.
Yeah, but wasn't that to like a bar or something?
Yep.
Yeah, but that had nothing to do with the trading area.
No, I know. I don't know.
We have miners
Listen, I
retreat
don't
and
know.
nether brick grow. And also, don't you love? First of all, these chests aren't accessible. Second of all, we always put mailboxes on the front of things, even though it's like, who are we sending mail to? Oh my gosh.
We liked
this was
making
peak.
specific.
This,
Yeah.
this was what we did, and this was how we did things.
We were like, this is our community right here.
Our community of like 3 people. That's the thing. I remember it was only ever Eliza that got on with us. I don't think I ever had gotten on when you had the other people on.
No, especially later on.
Okay, so if we move over here, we can go to the lovely, I think it was called like Shooting Star something, just to skip the horrible wait. This is the area. Is there a sign that says what it's called anywhere? I don't think so. It was
I
called
thought it was
something
called, like
like
the falling star or
something like that. Something along those lines. Also, I love that that button to get in also just teleports you back to the.
Oh.
It was not designed very well.
Well,
And as you can tell, once
I
again,
remember when you made this, I thought this was the coolest thing.
using a bunch of blocks that were not sourceable in the real world. Oh, staff only. And I was like, ooh, it'll be cool because then you can see them making your food because you're on top of it. Right.
All of the.
Yeah, all the furnaces with lava. You could get charcoal, you could get lava, you could get coal, like all based off of what you wanted to have eaten. We're gonna have to go through these books eventually. Yeah, and these just take you down.
Another car over here. We can discuss the entire Warrior Cats area later.
Well, I'm assuming this car was built by Eliza.
Actually, I think it may have actually been built specifically for the Warrior Cat stuff.
Maybe. I don't know what it has to do with it, but also
Storytelling.
let it be known, I built this giant building before this car was here and before that giant tree monstrosity happened.
I don't know why the tree monstrosity happened, and I can't totally remember what the car was for either. But
Okay, if I remember correctly, we're just gonna have to break in because the only way to get in is through a lever over here.
yeah, that was something you did.
I swear I used to have a sign on here too that actually said it, but this is ES13. You'll never guess what it stood for. It stands for Emerald Science 13 because the building's made out of emerald blocks. It's really creative.
And there's 13 floors, except when you stopped playing, I added another floor
Where?
by splitting one of the floors in half.
Oh, well. And
So, you know,
this was my
cubicles.
elevator because I didn't want to do a ladder because it didn't look nice. I don't know why I thought this looked nicer, but this is how you had to make the old water elevators.
Otherwise, you would drown.
We have a lovely cubicle
The sheep
layer.
enhancement lab.
Cubicle layer with
Dye
nothing really in it.
enhancement. Potion enhancements. Just water bottles. Can't not even splash potions.
Sheep enhancements. The sheep are dead. They have been murdered.
Sheep are dead.
Long
This is
time
before
ago.
Harold too.
This is the lava chamber where you have to put on your ice coat to go inside. Don't worry, we're gonna have
Obey the rules.
We're gonna have to change. As you can tell, there's not even any lava in here. Why did I call it the lava chamber?
I feel like these obsidians may have used to been lava, but then something happened with the floor because you can see there's water above.
Yeah, but did it drip or something and that cools it?
I feel like it may have just broken.
Well, strip down naked because now we have to go to the ice chamber and you got to put your lava coats on. I don't know why there's
And
iron
there's
boots
also
in there,
iron
but
boots. Are they meant to be like snowshoes?
This is also the only floor that is missing glowstone because it would melt the ice.
There you go.
And
Some real
this
Minecraft
was
science
also
going on
before
there.
we had like any actual polar mobs of any kind. So this was purely just to
Yeah.
have a floor with ice on it.
And then, oh no, this isn't the floor I split in half.
Then we have the
This is
dimension
the
lab.
dimension.
I thought it said depression at first. Also, there's a hole in the. Why are there so many holes? And of course, we see what's from
Let's see, this
each
portal's
dimension.
not broken. Oh, I just went in there.
Well, and then we have all the blocks that you can get from the dimension. And of course, we all had our own copies of an Ender portal, because, you know, why not?
Yeah. And of course, this was back before the Nether update, so.
Yeah, I think, I mean, granted, it probably looks very, well, it's broken on the inside, that's for sure.
And to be fair, we never did anything in the Nether, I'm pretty sure.
No, oh. What is that? You know what, we're not going to think about that.
What? That's just lava.
No, just, it looks weird on my screen. Okay. Moving past the giant tree. And then, okay, in my defense, this is where the cloud levels used to be. Because the clouds used to stop right on this level, and so when they would come through here, I pretended that this glass was like an analyzing thing, where it would analyze the clouds. I don't know what it was analyzing them for, we don't need to know. Then we have the human testing. And by human testing, let's be real, it was Sarah testing.
It was just blowing me up usually.
It was typically putting Sarah in either the glass and throwing a poison potion on her, or shoving her in here and then lighting a piece of TNT and sealing it up while she died.
Yeah.
And that's how you have fun.
There was, if for a quiz back when he was a kid, yes.
And then we have
Anything
the
that would bring
explosive lab,
me torment.
because apparently this was separate.
I think this was just more shoving me into a box and watching
I mean,
me
there's already a
explode.
creeper in here, so.
How perfect. He knows where he belongs.
And then we have the animal testing lab. I do remember not only chickens, but also many villagers being tortured in these chambers.
Yeah. I'm assuming squids over here too.
Yeah. It literally was just throwing potions on them. And then we have the break room. With bathrooms, you know, included. What a TV.
Well, what a TV indeed.
What a view. Love this empty space. Just all, this is the saddest little
the dance
kitchenette
party.
ever. Like just in the corner somewhere. And then we have the mushroom lab.
Yes, this is what one of the things that I did after you left.
We have the red
'Cause we had-
mushrooms and the brown rebels.
Okay, this is
Would you like to explain? Oh look, and you can choose to be either a red tunic or a brown tunic.
because the entire video was the brown mushrooms didn't like the red mushrooms and the red mushrooms didn't like the brown mushrooms.
Okay.
And the entire reasoning
there's
is
brown mushrooms in
because
here.
I don't think they're meant to be. I think they grew.
No.
So there was a story going on YouTube, a YouTube series
Oh, I see. This is the
with
half
Yogg's
split.
cast. Yeah. Well, this doesn't have a thing up here. But in Yogg's cast, Rithium and Zoe Pro as Heck were doing what is called the Black Rock Chronicles, and Zoe's entire thing was mushrooms and talking to mushrooms and everything like that. And so that's the entire thing that was going on, and I was like, I love that, and so I brought it into here.
And this was clearly my office,
Yep.
where I was watching so many programs. And I probably... Yep. I was like, more than likely, if I had all these chests, I was storing stuff in the bottom ones.
Yeah.
Don't I have one? I swear oh yeah, my suit.
With a suit.
Let me put on my suit really quick. Let's get professional in here. With my knee pads. Don't I look professional? Oh dear
Truly.
God. But yeah. Here, just briefly, I can go over some of the
Oh no.
books. So we have menu by me. I'm assuming. Oh, this is the menu to the falling star. Oh, and I learned how to do colored text clearly because this is illegible. So we have welcome to the Falling Star, the best restaurant ever. Menu: steak, pork chop, fish, chicken. Sides: apple, mushroom, stew, bread, cookie, carrot, watermelon, potato, rotten flesh. Ew. Dessert: pumpkin pie, golden carrot, cake, golden apple, magic, golden apple, non-magic. Drink: milk and various potions. By quiz top. Well, how sweet. We don't need multiple menus, but now we can read. Test number.
Oh, the clouds are up here now.
1973 something something. Hates silverfish. Loves pigs. Is this you?
Maybe?
Hates bats. Hates spiders. Mixed feelings or fellings, as spelled here. Slimes. Terrified of gas. Also not how you spell terrified. TNT is explosive. Not good around creepers. Okay, well that's Sarah's profile on Tinder, I guess. And we have an official document by Sophia1205.
Oh no.
Okay, that's your full last name. Oh, we're gonna pretend I wasn't there. Why did you write that down?
Actually,
Yes. Look at this.
oh yeah.
Why did you write that down? Oh god. Okay. And then we have to Eliza by Sophia1205. What are we going to do, Eliza? If your brain is real, why is he haunting us? I'm so freaking scared. Oh dear god. Oh, and then we have the he is here, capital he, so could be about Jesus. If you find this, well, let's hope you don't. I've been experiencing, that is not how you spell that word, many unexplainable things since that's also typo. I started playing this server, weird lava circles with signs in the middle, seeing someone of walking in the fog, getting the feeling I'm being watched all the time. I starting to freak out. Right now, I'm alone on the server, and I'm seeing something moving that isn't a cow in the fog down below. I'm in a butter industries, and I'm scared. Good, the sun is rising, but the thing I saw is moving closer. It's at the entrance. It's in the building. I hear it coming up the ladder. It's on my floor. I'm hiding now. It saw me. Ah! You all are going to pay.
Let me see this.
There's so many horrible spellings in that book. Oh my gosh. And then we have 2 Butter Industries. Hello, Butter Industries. This is ES13 requesting a partnership. Don't worry, we won't change anything if you accept. What? The only thing that we will change is that half of ES13's profits will be given to you, and we will mention your title in our research. All we want in return is the same from you. We only want to do this for public reasons. Yours truly, ES13. Oh dear God. Now you know how stupid everything we were doing.
Yeah.
Also, what is the point of this?
I don't know.
There's already a ladder over here too. Nothing makes sense.
I have no idea. And then there was this giant tree thing that went up to build height back in the day.
Yeah, the top of this up here was the highest you could have gone back then.
Which is also, why is it a oak log?
I didn't put the oak log there, so it might have been you or Eliza. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Eliza did this though.
Probably.
But you
guys had a feud going on and everything.
Yeah,
so.
There's horrible things that happened.
And I'm just here.
Well, since we're over here, let's talk about this.
Okay. So, Eliza and I really liked Warrior Cats. And we would make a bunch of Warrior Cat OCs. And we decided to make the Warrior Cat map in Minecraft. Well, a kind of creative liberties were used. So over here is ThunderClan.
Oh god.
And so there's a den for each level as usual, a sandy hollow and everything too. This was meant to be a burnt tree here.
Oh, okay.
These were meant to be graves.
Oh my gosh, look at the signage here.
Yeah.
Why is there
I don't know why we
invisible
decided
signage?
to like write a bunch of like
Rosetail died fighting dark forest cats. Oh no.
yeah, we had storylines going on.
There's a lot. There's a lot going on.
I was always the medicine cat. So like these were always my areas.
This looks like the dankest medicine area.
I mean, kind of, yeah. I don't think there's anything in here, yeah.
Just ivy leaves nest. Okay. High rock.
And then you have a list of all of our characters, pretty much.
Oh,
Let's be
dear
honest here.
God. Shock 4 Tom. Pebble
What?
Hearts Kits. Hail Paw Red Tail. Blizzard Paw Snow Cloud. Cloud Paw Ivy Leaf. This feels
Yeah.
like you used a generator.
Some of them, maybe, but honestly, a lot of them we
Shock Paw,
made up on
Dark
our
Heart.
own. Those were Eliza's.
Quick Paw Jet Claw. Cheetah Paw
Mine were
Sandstorm.
Specifically, Snow Cloud and Cloverleaf were mines. They were sisters, and one was the medicine cat.
Jesus.
But that's ThunderClan, and then here is the great tree that would be used for meetings and everything.
Why is it wearing a hat?
That I don't know.
Made out of
I don't know why
leaves.
that's there. But also it looks like it's also within ThunderClan's borders, which is not how that's supposed to be. Because it's meant to be in a place where none of the clans own it.
You know, I think
So
the
I don't know.
logistics of this aren't to be trifled with.
But then over here's RiverClan, which is also not that accurate. There should be a lot more water. But
And it has villagers.
it's yeah, I don't know why they're there. Over here is WindClan, which is this one's more accurate because it's a lot of empty space. And then there's ShadowClan over here, which again, the actual clan part is pretty good because it's a lot of cover. And then we had the barn over here,
Just
which
a
is
random
where
barn.
in the books, this
With-
is where
with Sponge?
Ravenpaw goes. Crowpaw is someone else. This is where Ravenpaw ends up running off to escape from Tiger Claw.
Okay.
And then over here is Moonrock. I think that's what it's called. Can't totally remember.
It looks like a mound.
Oh, it's so infested.
It sure is a monster spawner.
But this is where new leader cats would go to get their 9 lives.
Okay. And possibly like killed by zombies, but
Apparently, yeah. And those were the clans. That's pretty much it for the clans.
what are you-
But as you can see, there's a random Pokemon Center over here.
you know, in case the cat got injured.
I'm not sure if Eliza made this or if this was
Welcome
made by
to
the
the
people
Poke Center.
from. Oh.
When the light is on, it means your Pokemon isn't doing well. Whose Pokemon isn't doing well?
Oh God.
Pokemon beds.
Yeah, I don't know why there's a Pokemon Center there. But over here,
Where's here?
this
Oh.
is where. This is where the people I invited from Sky's Minecraft server to play. This is where they built for a little bit.
Hop
Hop
to
to the
the
corner.
corner. 3. Ooh,
So
welcome.
I had.
Without an E.
So like I said, I made friends with these people on Sky's Minecraft server. And so they decided, so I invited them to the server and they played for like a week maybe. And I had them on Skype
Oh, well.
And when I was going through my Skype, long after the fact now, I came across Pop to the Corns, and I was like, reached out, I was like, hey,
You
you
messaged
remember
you?
me? Yeah,
Oh,
and she
God.
was like, I have no idea who you are, and I'm like, cool. And I'm pretty sure that she blocked me, so...
You didn't even say or like try and
No, I
jog her
did!
memory?
I did! I said, hey, do you remember me? I invited you to my Minecraft server, we met on Sky's Minecraft server, and she's like, nope! And I'm like, cool, alright.
Oh,
And you can tell, pay with butter.
I have more books.
Oh no. What are they?
One is Starblock's Guide by Sophia 1205,
Okay.
and one is You're Invited. Wrong your.
Well,
Okay, let's see. Come to the Miner's Break restaurant. We have any food and any drink. Go by Sophia's house and look for a hole. Go in and go into the tunnel with the restaurant sign next to it. Thank you, Miner's Break staff. Starblock's Guide. Coffee potion cost. Butter nugget. Oh god. Coffee swiftness. What is this? FC? CPCBN? I don't even know what this is supposed to be representing.
let me see. Coffee potion cost. There's literally a whole... I don't know what you didn't get. There was a legend.
I can't read.
Clearly.
Not much has changed. And then whatever that thing is. With a weird ass tree cancerous tumor.
Seems like a
This-
mini falling star, maybe.
Yes, the dollar is butter. Oh. Oh, sure. It's the storeroom made out of leaves. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of creative decisions.
We were children, after all.
Yeah, as you can tell, lovely.
There was whatever this is. Yep, could have guessed. There's always something behind a painting.
There's always something behind a painting because when you're a child, you think secrets are the best thing ever.
And then welcome again, Noe, to Pop to the Chord's house. Mailbox. There was nothing in
You
it.
should have said
Doorbell.
this as the picture to pop to the cord.
Well,
Have you seen this man?
DB Cooper.
Yes. Oh god. I know over here, like in this direction. Well, first, I would like to quick touch on the ice skating rink that you made.
Listen.
As you can tell, unassuming from the outside, it is made of snow, so that's how you know it's cold. And here we are. I'm pretty sure you offered ice skates somewhere. I don't remember where.
Yeah, I don't know where they are either.
And we also have a random mushroom with what looks like a crown.
This is King Berry, and that was the brown mushroom that I can't remember the name of.
Okay.
It has more to do with the entire Black Rock Chronicles and everything.
And then we have
This. Do you remember this?
this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this was a trap, wasn't it?
This was something that I feel like I think Andrew, sorry, Portillo, you know, we're doxing everyone, it doesn't matter.
This one, we're just gonna give them our address.
Where my brother, because I think I was talking to him about how you would just keep doing stuff with command blocks, to bug me specifically. So he set up something that would just keep giving you shovels.
This isn't where that was. I know where that was.
Oh,
I'm
I
pretty
don't know what
sure.
this is then. This
yeah,
may have been a
this-
trap you.
I think this was a trap I set for you. I don't know what it did. Probably. Oh wow. As
Well.
you can see, these are the ruins of the old Minecraft village.
Well,
I think you told me the dudes you invited from school blew this up.
I
'Cause
wouldn't be
this was blown
surprised.
up before I'd even gotten here. Boy, the ruins are apparent. But no, if we take a quick look over, I'm pretty sure it's called the Redstone Ready one because it's just over in that direction. Ta-da! I don't know why they were in the floor, but this, yeah, look, because that's where that is right over there. Oh, hello. I got teleported back.
Oh, it's like, where did you go?
I don't know why I got teleported back.
So here's...
This was the area that got laggy because if you look at how many things there are...
There are so many things. But also, this is where my... where I started torturing villagers.
This was Sarah's villain origin story.
Yeah. It serves no purpose other than to just torture villagers.
Yeah. We should probably put them out of their misery. Okay.
Wow.
What does this play? Oh.
Nope.
I think we lost the plot a little going further into it.
This may have been, I think this may have been me messing with note blocks. And then I obviously gave up.
It's just, the end isn't quite there, but you know, it's the spirit.
That's me when I think I've done it. Is this the magic show you set up?
It's the magic show. I don't even think it works anymore. If you press the button, it doesn't even. Oh wait, it does. And then if you stay there, ooh. Ah! I'm pretty sure.
What's down there?
Oh god, it's literally just a tunnel. Yeah, this redstone area down here, where the button is. This is where Portillo's set up because this is the exact loop we had to break because the command block was like in the wall and it kept giving us shovels. Oh dear god.
I kept giving you shovels specifically. Hey! What?
I'm trying to close it up after you.
Oh, and then I had my stage over here. Which why is there so many
I
waters?
thought this was your state. I don't know.
Wait, why is there so much water?
That I don't know. There's a lot of things that just kind of happened. So it really could be anyone's guess. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Well,
That's a lost cause.
you will be missed.
It would turn on the lights.
Oh wow. Who are you performing for? The horses?
There's too many fucking mobs in here.
Hold on. I need to fix that too. Oh my gosh.
So many goddamn horses.
Okay. So we had a mass exodus. The cows are a separate issue. But this is our lovely portal test chamber. That has nothing to do with portal at all. I'm pretty sure it's really stupid. I don't even know how you're supposed to get in.
It was just to mess with me specifically.
I think this is where you're supposed to start.
Yeah.
And of course, because there's painting, you know something's gonna be behind it.
No!
What did that do? Where did you go?
Place full of cake.
Oh, well, there you go.
Welcome to CYP. What did CYP stand for?
I don't know. Cake,
You have been welcome to
penis. I don't know.
No, I don't think that was it. This is also the server where Quiz and I came out to each other. I would like to make it known.
That's true. You have two options: feed or kill.
Kill.
I don't know what we're feeding or killing.
That's probably
And
a
then you have
sheep
two
or
options:
something.
shear or kill. And then it just ends here.
It just ends.
What
I think it's just I think that's just when you were really into Portal and I was like, I'm gonna make a test chamber in Minecraft.
Yeah, but what even about it was test chamber-esque? Oh my gosh.
It's also before like the current creative menu. This was back when it was just a list.
Yeah. Probably why we ended up using all the blocks we did, because we knew where they were.
True.
But if we go back over to the lovely building area, and we go
I still
past
have
Butter
my-
Inc., and we go past this blank diamond building, we can find Sarah's home. And
We
you
had
can tell it's Sarah's home
what I'm
because of the
assuming is
layers.
mine. Because of the layers.
Yep, we have Sophia's mine.
We have a... I don't know why the floor is bedrock.
Because it makes it more
These poor
official.
pigs.
You really were just like, you are staying in here.
Apparently, dear God. A farm.
A farm.
This was meant to be a
with
trampoline.
your outdoor doorbell.
Yep. Which sounds like...
Excuse me.
And there's no way to stop it.
It just loops. Cool. It's like a ringtone. You aren't breaking it properly.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, look. Ooh, we have mail. Let's see.
Yep.
Let's do To Sophia by Panda Ninja. To Sophia, this server isn't too great, but I'll stay on it anyways. And you said I had to be with her for no reason. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Oh wow, both of these are about Eliza. And they're from me to you. Okay, I don't know which one comes first, so we'll do the Dear Sophia one first. Dear Sophia, I'm sorry, but I can't stand Panda. She's just annoying me and being rude and saying that she owns the server. She also keeps faking that Herobrine is killing her. I saw her jump into lava and then say Herobrine TP'd her there. So you could call me to try to get me back. But for now, I quit. I can't deal with this. I'm so sorry, but I just can't unless I join again. You are the owner of everything I own. Sadly and sincerely, Quiz Talk, Zach. There's my first real name doxing appearance.
Yep.
And then we have Dear Sophia, I'm so sorry, but I can't play this server. Panda Ninja is being so annoying. Oh, and the person who made the giant holes in this world was censored. I don't know why I did that to the text. I need to leave this server, so until separate words. Panda is banned. I will never get back on. Peace out. I'm assuming that's bitches but censored. Okay.
Well, here, give me a second. I did turn on a light.
I mean, are we surprised? I'm not. It was very angsty being a child on a Minecraft server back then.
We were very angsty children.
I think this is a drum set that you built?
Hold on. Probably.
It looks like a drum set.
Yes. Oh, and it's not my design, obviously.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? The 3-tiered layers in the background don't give anything away. Oh, the basement is just horrible. It's just a dank basement.
Dark. This is what Floridians imagine basements to be.
It's pretty much what they are if you ever go to Florida. There's a lot of metal, a lot of furnaces, a lot of random things. Just 61 iron ore. We have a lovely chest room. No, it's not chest room. It's just food. Just random food.
Yeah, this is the kitchen, obviously. Can't you tell?
By the one furnace. And this is the storeroom?
Cola?
You have books here. Did you write in these ones? Didn't write in that one. No? Nothing in here.
No, I just had a lot of random book and quills. I like to go. Oh, by Panda Ninja?
Oh, no.
Dear Sophia, I am making a quest to somewhere in return. If you stop accusing me on purpose or on accident, if you ever accuse me, if you accept the promise, when I return, I will leave longer and maybe will not return and maybe be really mad at school for a while. So bye, and I did not do anything. I am telling the truth. So again, bye. There's not a single punctuation here.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of how she wrote. Oh, and we have another dog chamber.
I had a lot of dog chambers.
Rusty, Silver Snow, Flame Fur, and Snowball.
Yep.
Okay, well.
Samantha.
Samantha hug and kiss. Just random hole. I didn't even put that hole there. Like, it's just here already.
Well.
Okay, and then if we go back this way, down the diamond pathway that Sarah created. That's the thing. I'm not 100% sure if the diamond path at certain points was created before or after. Because this was Eliza's house.
Yep.
Fully made out of wood. With a bunch of just random command block. Where does that even take you?
To butter ink.
Of course. In a ninja's room, meow 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 like a boss. Okay. 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 And we just have some like Eliza liked using ore. Got it on survival, no cheats. I doubt that, considering what else we did on the server, but okay.
Yeah, we said that we did a lot of things legit. Very much did not.
No, and that's the thing. We had like quote unquote survival areas where we would give ourselves like full diamond tools and everything.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, can't start too
You don't
hard.
Exactly. We were just children.
What interesting. I mean, I don't hate the layout if there was more here. I feel like that was one thing that none of us knew how to fill was empty space. We
It's
would
true.
make these giant buildings and then just put nothing in them.
We were of the entire idea of like, oh, bigger is better, and then we were like, what do I do now that it's big?
If we follow the lovely ore path, I don't even know where this. I know this was built by her. I just don't know what it is. Because there's not even like a sign here.
I think it's ore ink probably or something like that. Because usually you can usually look at it and guess what its name is.
Oh wow.
I think this was something that both her and I did together, actually.
Dear Lord, what even?
Because I was very much into building underground for some reason.
Because it meant you didn't have to think about what it looked like on the outside.
Probably, yeah.
Bunch of empty
I was
chests.
just like, ooh, hole.
That was the other thing. There's a, as you can tell, the theming was we thought we were striving to survive the zombie apocalypse in all of these
And
creative
also
builds.
but also we were business owners.
We were business owners in the zombie apocalypse with a bunch of empty chests that had absolutely nothing in them.
Office bedroom.
These are all literally just empty floors. Actually, no, this one, I guess, it used to have.
There's a jukebox with a chest full of every single, at the time, current music disc next to it.
Panda Ninja 101's office.
What the fuck?
Hello? A friendly bot that scans the internet for Minecraft servers? Oh dear God! Well, we had an intruder, and it was a robot. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Something similar happened one time, but not like that.
Oh, you mean when I was faking being all of the different people?
No. But wait, what?
Do you not remember when I was using like a hacked client and I could log in as any player? And
Yeah, but I thought that was I remember that being Eliza's brothers.
I specifically remember I used this one hacked client. I don't remember what it was called, but they had a bunch of hacked clients that were called like stupid things like sausage. And I remember you could change the name that appeared for who you logged in as. And I, of course, did one time as Herobrine, but then another time I did Honeydew, and I specifically typed something like "oops, wrong server," and it was when you and Eliza were on, and you guys started freaking out. Yeah.
Yeah, well, listen, we were gullible children.
Gullible child.
Maybe, okay, then maybe, did you ever log in as me?
I don't remember. I might have.
I remember, that's why I thought it may have been Eliza's brothers, because I believe they logged in as me and Eliza, because I kept getting kicked, because it was saying, oh, you're already on the server and everything like that.
I don't remember.
This was a PvP arena.
Destroy, and you can tell because of all the signs that said built by Eliza. I don't remember destroying any buildings though. If I ever did that logging in as like you or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I was gonna troll you, I was gonna kill you. Like we know my methods.
What is this?
It looks like
Oh,
a weird
welcomes
house.
to Cat and Joy. Yeah, this is something else Eliza built. It's another like restaurant type thing.
We loved owning businesses.
We did, and specifically either office buildings or restaurants.
We yearn for corporate hell.
We yearn
we wanted
for
to own
capitalism.
the business and the place you'd go on lunch break, so
Yeah.
that you'd be forced to buy in company. Oh my gosh. And then I remember this. Well, first of all, look, that if you can't tell what that says, I don't blame you, but that's supposed to say Quiz's bar.
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
What's the
And
entrance
if
here?
you go in here, first of all, it's not a bar, it's a facade. Because
It's a facade.
this
It
is
was a
where
torture facility.
we would blow up it was like solitaire, not solitaire. It was like Minesweeper, but every sweep was mine. And of course, if you see a giant wall of paintings, especially glowing, you know what to do. Because this doesn't work anymore because you just can't see. You used to be able to see through paintings if you put them down somewhere. Not anymore. A lovely
And the green and
bathroom.
purple was the green was for Quiz, and then the purple was for me.
Ah.
But we would take turns,
Oh, what do you
basically
know? There's an actual picture.
playing. We would take turns, basically, being Saw, I guess, being Jigsaw, and like we would set up different traps for each other, different like things, and then we would each take turns doing it. Well, the other person watch it from the other side of the paintings.
Yeah. I remember one time.
Curious children.
I don't know what this is.
This is a control room, I guess. These are computers.
This was that piston door I made though. That I was like, ooh, piston door. That's it. It doesn't.
That sure is.
It doesn't even work if you come in from the outside.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questionable things here.
But this was also, I think, another apocalypse thing.
Yeah.
Because
you know,
you
if
went
you
in
go
further.
down, then of course, you know, chests full of random items.
Why is my side broken?
And if we go through here, then of course, it makes it seem like you escaped.
I did, probably. These are also broken. Well, no, the end one isn't.
No, there's a portal there.
Was there? Oh, there is.
What an interesting way to get to the nether.
Ah!
Like
There's
dropping down a toilet.
There's a hole in your floor.
No. Okay, well, let's escape out the Sarah-sized hole.
Okay.
And we can go on to the diamond path.
That's
that
destroyed.
cuts through the mine. The mountain.
Mine. It's apparent. What in the hell happened here?
Okay, well, if I know I didn't grief it, then typically I imagine Eliza griefed it.
I don't know why, but I also feel like you did because I think you didn't like it.
I don't know. I think this was supposed to be my house. Hey, at least mine doesn't loop. I don't know how you're supposed to get in.
I think this was another one where you just didn't want people coming in, so you just didn't make a way in.
Oh wow, death pit. Love that. Doorbell redstone. In case you wanted to see that, I guess. Oh dear god. Again, chest for the apocalypse. A lovely little.
We liked our. We
place
didn't have much to decorate with, so we just would put chests.
I did this somehow. I just don't remember how. It's probably like a source block or something.
Probably.
And then a fountain, because you know, gotta make it fancy.
And then you had a guided walking path.
Well, it's because there's tombstones. This was supposed
Why
to be
is
a
this
graveyard.
broken as well?
This, I think, was supposed to be an animal pen, as you can tell by the animals that have gotten out. But these were supposed to be gravestones that were apparently looted. Don't know by who, but... And this is, I don't know, to view it? Question mark?
For funerals.
Where, as you can tell, very different house style. Although still completely made out of,
Iron blocks.
What is over there? Oh, that's where the redstone thing is. Okay. But with that, we can probably start exploring the teleport hub. Because a lot of them are just roleplay areas. Like,
yeah.
for instance, the Ghost Hunter campsite. We were ghost hunters, and this was our campsite. We didn't build any of this legit, mind you.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, I guess we're sleeping. Okay.
Yep. Nighty night.
Sweet dreams.
Ignore the mat scan.
We made our little tents.
Sophia's sleeping slippers.
With, of course, full diamond armor, a random map. Because what we would do is we would make these entire layouts. We would give ourselves all these materials, but then we would pretend like we were actually surviving from scratch and like go out chopping trees and stuff. It was and we didn't even do this for that long, not this one at least. And these used to have working maps on them so you could see around.
This isn't the one. Was this the one where you were pretending to be Herobrine to scare me?
No, I think that was one of the roleplay ones.
I thought it was this one because I thought you would like replace all the torches with redstone torches. I know there was this. There was one where you pretended to be Herobrine to freak me out, and I was not buying it. And then there was one where we would go mining, and we would split up, and then you would be like, "I'm scared to go on," and I would be like, "I'll lead you," and then there would be diamonds, and then you admitted that you were just placing diamonds.
I was trying to make it a fun experience for you. Okay, well, going back, let's go to
How do we even get back?
You go down here.
Aha, here it is. Which one are we going to?
Let's go to the old house. Ah, this is the jungle place with the burned down effigy.
Yes, I told you. I told you this is where it was. This is the original spawn. This is where me and Eliza and then our friends would originally started playing, and and you could tell it was completely decimated, because there were a bunch of oh my god, there's a bunch of frozen wither heads.
Oh yeah.
What in God's name?
Interesting. And this is why we said it was haunted by Herobrine.
Yeah.
It's right underneath a bunch of like poppies in a field. Oh, it's a graveyard. Here lies the statue of Panda. I thought the other one was the statue of Panda. Were there two?
I have no idea. I don't remember this.
Well, this was pre-me, so any destruction that happened to Eliza's stuff was not me.
Yeah. This is when they also, I think, first introduced redstone lamps and also the wooden buttons that you could shoot. So I made a shooting range.
As one does. Yeah, because look, this
is a PvP arena.
Eliza's statue, with just a blank sign. And just a bunch of chests over here.
Our house. Well, this was their house, at least. I don't know if I was also living in it.
Matt, Panda, and Mr. Face. Mr. Face.
Yeah, that was his Minecraft name, not his actual name.
What a time. And then there's a lovely little ride here. Oh, the minecart is so loud.
That's something I made. I know that much. Because I spent a long time on this.
Well, this is the view. This is Sarah's roller coaster. Very curvy. And we go up. And we go up. And we keep going up. And then we drop. And we drop. It's not as fast as you'd think. You went the wrong way. And now we're both going together. And now I'm going backwards. And now there's a third one. Well.
Off we go.
And there goes the ghost minecart. What an interesting place. Oh god.
I don't know why I decided to build a roller coaster.
I feel like every Minecraft child built at least one, even if it was small and lame. Okay, let's do it. Try and not get trapped. That'll go on a ride. I swear there was
but I'm
other
pretty
places over
sure.
here too. Yeah, there's
Oh
like
yeah, there was
this
something
weird
in the
building.
trees.
Oh look, the jungle temple. It's completely made out of bedrock. Good sign. Good sign. How do you
Good
get
sign.
in? So
Well,
why
that's this
is
place
there's
over
like a
here.
chunk of it missing?
Oh, there's my place.
Like look. It
Idea.
literally looks like part of it just got like deleted.
That seemed to happen to a lot of things.
Lava over there, lava over there.
Yeah, there's lava a lot of places. I think that's part of the reason we decided to leave. I think there was also a kind of a falling out in real life
There's always a falling
between
out.
the boys and us, so
It's always the boys.
that's why we decided to move.
What an interesting area. We'll go back through here to spawn. Stronghold, self-explanatory.
Redstone ready, ready.
Roleplay, ROLL.
Time to roll.
There you
Territory
go.
Ivy members 1 owner quiz talk.
And you didn't
And then
have
I didn't have anything.
I swear this is where I did some stuff. This one specifically. To you. And as you can tell,
Maybe.
I don't know what was going on with Glowstone. I think I was playing around with hacked clients again.
Probably.
But as you can tell, this was my aesthetic. This was me building. This was Sarah building.
Me. Listen, I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing.
Sarah's house. I mean, I will give you, this isn't layered. So you've moved
Thank
on
God.
to be using only a singular building material.
But then we had our platforms over here.
Also, I have to say, Ice didn't used to do this. The whole reason Sarah used it is because it used to be invisible when it was in the water, so it looked like Sarah
Yeah.
was floating. And now
This
it
is
just
also-
breaks the illusion completely.
This is also before the water changed based on the biome.
What is this?
What is what?
This?
Where are you?
Right over here. Behind your place.
Oh.
These look like
Good
torture
question. They
chambers. that
may
you
have been.
probably yeah, because look, there's a villager in here, which means you probably built these.
I don't know why.
This
I
was to
don't
get
know what
off
their
Steam.
purpose was.
You know, if you were mad at how something was going. But also, I would like to mention the whole reason that this thing existed, like what this purpose was we had tribe meetings.
Yeah.
And so I would make a pathway. Sarah would make her ice block. This isn't the only place she made the ice block. And
Well,
we
this
would
was
just
also-
we'd have like meetings on a full moon or something where we'd come out there. I don't know what we'd discuss. We were
This is
just
also back
like-
when. This is also back when certain mods could be client side purely, and so smart moving was a thing. So I was obsessed with the swimming mechanics and smart moving. And so I was a water tribe. That
So you know, young Sarah would be happy with how Minecraft updated the swimming
yeah.
mechanics. Apparently I named one of my dogs Kaito, so Vocaloid of the time. Good to know.
How did you get down?
Teleport. Walk on.
Where?
Walk on it. You teleported me. You teleported me again. Now try walking around. You keep
I think
teleporting.
it only teleports you.
teleports me. I mean, that's one way to keep intruders out. Why is there just a hole here?
It's just a hole with at least a.
Oh, this is where it is.
Oh.
And I got out. Well, as you can tell, we were masters of... Oh, you have a hole too.
I do?
I mean, you have multiple.
This is news
but
to me.
I think this hole just goes to the void.
I'm stuck in here.
You
Hold on.
teleported me back.
Ah!
I told you. Yeah, this hole just goes
Oh.
to the void.
Well,
This looks like a new cave, though. Unless they retroactively
there's
changed
another
some of
hole
this
over
stuff.
here.
That's another thing that you would find a lot of in, you know, children's Minecraft holes.
Yeah, that is a new
That
cave.
just
because
go-
it's generated. Well, that's actually interesting that it goes all the way to the void, considering this definitely generated post
I don't know.
things. So it generated negative, like it generated below 0. Basically.
Like, I
Why
know...
is there an iron golem?
That I don't know. I remember this is how we get back. Gotta swim into the cage. Okay, now roleplay 2. Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, I
Took a
thought it just
second.
didn't take you.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, it loaded. Ah, yes.
Oh god, back to the lair.
Once again, we see the things that I built and the things that Sarah built.
Yeah.
Oh. She had a style.
I had a style, and that was layers and glass roofs.
She sure did. Listen, a glass roof was all the rage.
It's true.
Because it made it seem like you were outdoors, but you were actually indoors. Well, this is such an interesting elevator too.
Oh wait, I had disguises.
Oh, okay. Well, Steve Tunic. Okay. What an interesting glowstone floor.
Want to be able to see.
You also just had a beacon back there too. You're not freeze. And then you just had a tree.
And I had my tree.
Just a tree.
Just a tree.
A cat called Cherry Pelt.
Yep. And then these were your cherry blossoms.
Mm-hmm. This is back before you know, actual cherry blossoms first of all, but then this is also before.
This is the first.
Concrete
Is
and
this the
stuff.
first?
Like pagoda style thing I
more-
built?
Yeah.
Probably. It looks not great, but you know,
How were you
That's to
supposed
be
to get up to
expected.
your second floor?
easy. I installed, I don't remember which one teleports you where, but all these buttons link to command blocks.
Well, this brought you over to the platform.
Okay.
Team
well.
ice thing.
Oh, I'm in your base now. I had to teleport to your base apparently.
There's a ruined portal just floating over there.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was wondering what that was. I know one of these puts you inside the cherry tree. Oh, it's this one. Which means this one must take you up. Yep. Very cramped. But I didn't know how to get up from there, so I was like, let's just make it command blocks.
How'd you get? Oh,
And then, as Sarah said, this was our meeting spot, which once
we
again,
like to do tribe-based role plays.
Sarah loves a good ice. Just ice.
Just good ice.
Just good ice. I mean, from here you can kind of not see the ice because of the reflections.
Well, I don't have that, so.
But yeah. And of course, the way to get back.
Could not tell you any of the storylines.
No, there was never storylines. It was never a thought out story. It was we both
It's
lived in
true.
a tribe. Okay, so
Survival.
2 survival. Oh, another old village.
Oh, always. What? I don't know what this was.
It was stone.
Oh,
I remember this house. I built this house.
which one?
This one, Quistok's house. Also the house of the Moo-Moos.
Yeah, there are moo-moos.
And look, the cows actually survived. That's surprising.
There's also, why is there redstone?
'Cause
Oh, it's for the lamps.
Remember how the redstone lamps came out, and so we had to use them everywhere. This was Survival. Come Over by Panda Ninja. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Come over tomorrow night for cake and bread. Well, that was the nicest I think she would ever sound to me.
It's just a room with a bed,
I mean, where else do you sleep?
and then a single
Another
layer
glass
beacon.
roof. All the rage. Can't be bothered.
I just break there.
I think this was yours.
I'm pretty sure. I loved a
'cause
good
Mr.
brick
Piggleton-
house. Ah, Mr. Piggleton.
I mean, he's dead.
Mr. Piggleton. Mr. Piggleton walked so Harold could fly.
Okay, I don't know what this is, but you wrote it, so.
Oh god. Too many different colors. I was having a mental breakdown
Well. Random.
where I looked at it and said, "There's too many colors."
That was your first time ever getting overstimulated. Oh, look, and then we have another grave site. Here lies Mumu's cousin. May he rest in peace. And here lies Mr. Pilipin Sophia's blood pig. Yep.
Yep.
I also love how the graves link to each other. And they went to our beds. What is this? And another underground base.
You could always count that there would always be one.
Can't even open this chest because there's a furnace.
There's no button. No, there is a button.
It's hidden. Beacons, because sure. I don't know. Listen, there was always something going on. Something that even we didn't know. This go anywhere?
Do you think this was supposed to be hidden from Eliza?
Maybe.
Because who would think to check
who would think to go into the graves? Oh dear God. And then this would be Eliza's house.
You have mail. I was finding Creeper when a skeleton killed him. Me and Sophia have a disc already, so here. I saw that you had a jukebox when I came over, so yeah, sorry if you don't like the song. So I think this is you guys. I think this was after I had begged you guys to try and get along. And so you're trying to be nice to each other. Want to come?
Oh,
Interesting offer, but we can't. We're going mine today. We'll be back up for 5 days. Want to come?
5 days in real life?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, this is also very old generation.
Oh yeah. Random purple sheep over here.
Another portal. Does this go anywhere in the nether? I mean, I don't see...
Oh, a lot of lava.
Well, it is the nether, but I don't see any place in particular that we might have been. Who knows? Oh, we only have a couple teleports left. We have survival. No, new survival.
Survival.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if we load it. I haven't tested all these. Okay, this is just the ocean.
This is just water. I don't think this exists anymore.
I mean, this is a pretty screenshot. But like...
Are you underwater?
Yes! I'm at the bottom of the ocean. Let me swim up. Okay, this just looks like the back rooms.
Yeah, this doesn't... I feel like this doesn't exist anymore.
Or maybe it never existed in the first place.
Maybe?
I mean, there's a bamboo forest over there.
Yeah, and these
that
chunks...
had to have been after the fact.
Yeah, I feel like these chunks got reloaded.
Well... Oh god, I'm at the stupid camp. Okay.
Oh yeah, we had keep inventory on.
Of course. And then we have the far lands, which don't even exist anymore.
Nope.
So it's just gonna take us outside the world border. Again, kind of looks Backrooms-esque. It's just ocean with a big old border. But
oh, there's a world border, but then there's like a second border. Yeah.
I mean, these are the blocks that you can't even break. I miss the far lands. I thought they were fun.
They were.
Well, I think that's about it.
I think that is.
Let's go. Ah, yes. And to be fair, there are probably a bunch of different things that, yeah, like underground, I can see there's already a bunch of different things. Because this was built on top of like an abandoned mine shaft, and there's like tunnels with redstone lamps and everything. Not lamps, torches. So there's probably a whole lot of stuff in this world that's like just hidden and or not really known to us now. Like, also, for instance, there's a random spawner underneath this place.
Oh yeah, this one, the Herobrine tunnels.
I don't even know why there is a spawner. What even is it? It shows a pig. Weird. I don't even think it's working.
Where are you?
Though.
Hold on.
Literally right by spawn.
Huh.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe it was an actual pig spawner. It was meant to spawn pigs and then just doesn't work anymore.
So this is our childhood at a glance. There's other server worlds. I'm pretty sure we have at least one version of the Magic Academy that we kept building over and over again.
Do you have any version of Dio Quiz?
I don't think so. I think those are probably gone. Because remember how we had to restart it so many times?
Yeah.
I do wish we had a copy of like the original castle and everything that was built. Because that was a fun one that we all worked on. But it's lost to time. I don't even know how that stuff got corrupted, but it was bad. And I felt bad for everyone else too who had like built stuff
Worked
there.
on it. Yeah.
Which is kind of even more surprising why this survived in a way.
Well, my dad had a lot of backups of it.
I mean, I only have the one backup.
Especially after the entire kind of destruction incident.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
Damn. An interesting place.
Our childhood.
This is what I was talking about though. I was intrigued to see if there would ever be a possibility of like doing some kind of thing like this. Obviously that looks better. But of like just having a kind of community fun time server just for the fun of it.
Right, that's what I mean. I like that. That's the kind of stuff I enjoy about Minecraft, is the community aspect. Would you want it to be in creative or would you want it to be in survival?
I don't really care. I could see doing both. But unlike what we did here, if we did a survival area, I would actually be in survival and wouldn't give us stuff.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind doing a place where you could actually like creative build things too. Because every Minecraft world is really big, and so there's room for everyone to get along. We should invite Eliza.
I don't think she plays Minecraft at least not as much anymore.
That would be so
The funny thing, I can tell a story about Eliza. So Eliza and I were friends in the 4th grade, like I mentioned, and I was at the school for one more year afterwards, in 5th grade, and then I moved. And so I kind of kept in touch with her a little bit, but we fell out of touch. We didn't really talk anymore and all that stuff. And I became friends with other people who I graduated high school with. And one of my friends, my closest friend at the time, was gonna go to Flagler College. And out of the blue, she asked me, "Do you know an Eliza?" And I'm like, a long time ago, like in 4th grade, I did, yeah. And she's like, "So she's my roommate."
Well.
And so they might still be, but they were roommates for their first year at college. And so I visited my friend at college and everything like that. And so I got to reconnect with Eliza. And it was very, very interesting. It was like small world type of deal. I was like, wow, what in the how?
Even more reason we should invite Eliza back, rehash the drama.
Please, no.
It's not even drama at this point. It's more like, to me at least, I equivalent it to children being stupid children.
I know, so SK and I were kind of in the works of making a big season-based survival Minecraft server. With like so like a season would maybe last a year and a half, and then the world would reset.
Oh, that's
kind of a deal. but it would also like coincide with any updates and everything. But I don't know if that's still happening. So, but that was kind of in talks. I honestly, I think it could be fun to have like a permanent server that was held maybe on a free service like the one we're using now,
Oh, I paid for this.
where we kind of have people. Did you actually?
Yeah. I wanted
Oh.
to make sure that we would have time.
Well,
Granted, now apparently I need to fucking whitelist it because then bots are just gonna log on. But it's not that much. I think it's like $12 a month.
I think it would be nice to have something like this.
Because that's the thing. That's the only reason why I don't think I like the season thing, because like with this, as you can tell with like the jungle area versus this area and all that stuff, there's like generations that were on this server that kind of happened.
Yeah.
And I like them being preserved and or destroyed, but still having like almost remnants of them, because then it kind of just shows you a rough timeline of things.
And I totally get that. I think part of the appeal of seasons, especially, is that you kind of get a breath of fresh air in terms of like, okay, you don't just have everything at your disposal and everything like that. And it helps people like maybe me who are more inclined towards like farm making and everything like that. We get a chance to make new farms in a new way, and all that kind of stuff. So maybe not a full reset of a world, but maybe like a soft reset where we are taken like a couple hundred blocks away, and we everything about our player is just completely wiped.
I mean, I know at least in terms of
It's my wall. I don't know why I built a wall.
I guess it would be Spigot, because Bucket doesn't exist anymore. Or at least it does, but it's like unofficial. Which I don't even know what the story is behind that. But because Bucket was discontinued a while back. And with Spigot, I know for certain plugins and stuff, because that's what you would use to even get plugins onto a server, there are the multi-world processes that you could do. So, for instance, at least with generational stuff, if you want to do a season-based thing where you would update it based off of Minecraft versions and stuff, then
Yep, that's the point.
You could, yeah, I'm telling you, there's holes everywhere. You could like keep the old world saved to an extent on one of the like worlds that you could teleport to, and then have a new world with the new generation, if that's the thing or anything, and be able to travel between them potentially, and or like to move things, or to like just have it kind of as like an archive of that world specifically.
I think it might be worth looking into at least, because I've always really enjoyed that aspect of Minecraft, of kind of a preservation aspect, and you know I really enjoy storytelling in Minecraft too, so.
Well, that's the thing, we didn't even, this is technically the earliest iteration, but we have a bunch of different worlds that we just like built random shit on before too.
Oh yeah.
Including, again, all of the different magic academies. Because those even leaked into like when we were doing stuff back with like Charlotte, Macy, Squirrel, Paul.
Delta.
Yeah. Slob. That was his name, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even a way up? No, it's just hole. Hole right by your
hole.
outdoor doorbell.
You can kind of tell that I was destined for holes even back then.
True. A layered hole, like a bean dip that you can fuck. Well, anyways, this was a lovely time. And technically speaking, I might cut something out of the VOD.
I have the book still. I need to like look at it, see what it actually is, because I did not read it. I just saw my name and I'm like, oh.
But yeah, we'll see. What I might do is I might download the VOD and then just cut that, and that'll be what I upload, and then I'll get rid of the VOD on here. Just because I wasn't expecting Sarah to fully dox herself.
I did not expect that either. I don't know why that was there.
Oh my gosh. But yeah. And you know, maybe one day we will have a server similar to this. Well, technically, this is the server that we could do this on if we wanted to just like do a random survival. Bam. And so with that, I will sit atop not the tree. On my tower, I'll replace the log because it wasn't me that put it there. And we'll look upon our fun community. That horrid staircase going up to the falling star. And we reminisce on the days gone by. And Sarah flies around.
Bye.
And that's all she wrote. And jazz.